The University of Queensland is a public research university located primarily in Brisbane, the capital city of the Australian state of Queensland. Founded in 1909 by the Queensland Parliament, UQ is one of the 6 sandstone universities, an informal designation of the oldest university in each state. The University of Queensland was ranked second nationally by the Australian Research Council in the latest research assessment and equals second in Australia based on the average of 4 major global university league tables. The University of Queensland is a founding member of EDX, Australia's leading group of 8, and the International Research Intensive Association of Pacific Rim Universities. The main St. Lucia campus occupies much of the riverside inner suburb of St. Lucia, southwest of the Brisbane Central Business District. Other UQ campuses and facilities are located throughout Queensland, the largest of which are the Gatton campus and the main medical school. UQ's overseas establishments include UQ North America office in Washington, D.C., and the UQ Oxnard Clinical School in Louisiana, United States. The university offers associate, bachelor, master, doctoral, and higher doctorate degrees through a college, a graduate school, and 6 faculties. UQ incorporates over 100 research institutes and centers offering research programs, such as the Institute for Molecular Bioscience, Boeing Research and Technology Australia Centre, the Australian Institute for Bioengineering and Nanotechnology, and the UQ Dow Centre for Sustainable Engineering Innovation. Recent notable research of the university include pioneering the invention of the HPV vaccine that prevents cervical cancer, developing a COVID-19 vaccine that was in human trials, and the development of high-performance superconducting MRI magnets for portable scanning of human limbs. UQ counts 2 Nobel laureates, over 100 Olympians winning numerous gold medals, and 117 Rhodes Scholars among its alumni and former staff. UQ's alumni also include University of California, San Francisco Chancellor Sam Hoggood, the first female Governor-General of Australia Dame Quentin Bryce, former President of King's College London Ed Byrne, member of United Kingdom's Prime Minister Council for Science and Technology Max Lowe, Oscar and Emmy Awards winner Geoffrey Rush, triple Grammy Award winner Tim Munro, the former CEO and chairman of Dow Chemical, and current director of Dow DuPont Andrew N. Liveris. According to the Queensland Government's Heritage Register's History section, proposals for a university in Queensland began in the 1870s. A royal commission in 1874, chaired by Sir Charles Lilly, recommended the immediate establishment of a university. Those against a university argued that technical rather than academic education was more important in an economy dominated by primary industry. Those in favor of the university, in the face of this opposition, distanced themselves from Oxford and Cambridge and proposed instead a model derived from the Midwestern states of the USA. A second Royal Commission in 1891 recommended the inclusion of 5 faculties in a new university: arts, law, medicine, science, and applied science. Education generally was given a low priority in Queensland's budgets, and in a colony with a literacy rate of 57% in 1861. Primary education was the first concern, well ahead of secondary and technical education. The government, despite the findings of the Royal Commissions, was unwilling to commit funds to the establishment of a university. In 1893, the Queensland University Extension movement was begun by a group of private individuals who organized public lecture courses in adult education, hoping to excite wider community support for a university in Queensland. In 1894, 245 students were enrolled in the extension classes and the lectures were described as practical and useful. In 1906, the University Extension movement staged the University Congress, a forum for interested delegates to promote the idea of a university. Opinion was mobilized, a fund was started, and a draft bill for a Queensland university was prepared. Stress was laid on the practical aspects of university education and its importance for the commerce of Queensland. The proceedings of the Congress were forwarded to Premier Kidston. In October 1906, 60 acres in Victoria Park were gazetted for university purposes. The University of Queensland was established by an Act of State Parliament on 10 December 1909 to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Queensland's separation from the colony of New South Wales. The Act allowed for the university to be governed by a Senate of 20 men and Sir William McGregor, the incoming governor, was appointed the first Chancellor with R. H. Rowe as the Vice-Chancellor. Old Government House in George Street was set aside for the university following the departure of the governor to the Barden residence, Fernburg, sparking the First Debe